Welcome, and thank you for choosing our comprehensive guide, How to Be a Parent. This guide is for individuals who would like to learn how to be a parent. For your convenience, we have locked all of the doors so nobody can come in and bother us while you're learning how to be a parent. This comprehensive guide covers 3 different modules, so if you would like to be a pet parent, a small human parent, or you have a very needy husband, this guide is for you. Let's dive right into our first module, How to Be a Pet Parent. Step 1. Acquire the child. If you've chosen to be a pet parent, the child would need to be a pet. If you don't want to pay for a pet, you could always jump into your soggy Pop-Tart neighbor's yard and steal their dog, who they allow to bark into the night. That's right, Jennifer. We know you let your dog bark on purpose, and it's super annoying. However, if you don't want to be convicted of stealing, you could always go to your local shelter and instead choose a pet that fits your personal needs. You could get a lizard, a hamster, a dog. But we recommend you get a pet that suits your personality. So if you're watching this video, then you likely need something with social anxiety and the aggression of a betta fish. Go ahead and bring your new pet home. Congratulations! You are now a pet parent. Let's move on to Module 2, How to Be a Small Human Parent. Step 1. Acquire the child. Acquiring a small human child can be more difficult than acquiring a pet child. There are generally 2 different ways you can acquire a small human child. You can DIY and grow it yourself, but be cautious. This takes a long time and will ultimately lead to you needing to expel a small watermelon-sized human out of your body through a sunroof that doesn't exist. Option 2 is to acquire your small human from another person. This option tends to have a lot more legalities around it and can be much more expensive, so please be cautious. Congratulations! You are now a small human parent. Have fun! Module 3. Becoming a needy husband parent. If you already have a needy husband, then congratulations, you are now a needy husband parent. But if not, and you need to acquire a needy husband, then step 1, acquire the child. Obviously, the child is said needy husband. We recommend going to your local bar at 2 p.m. or downloading a shit app like Tinder. That's where you will find the neediest of husbands. Look for a man who wears a backwards cap, does the peace sign a lot, spits when he talks, and says things like, "I'm a good guy," and "I would like a traditional wife." Those will be the neediest of husbands. Once you've chosen your man-child, offer to make them a sandwich, do their laundry, and rub their feet while they tell you how great they are. If you feed into their garbage narcissism, they will probably give you a ring sooner rather than later, sometimes as soon as just a few months. I can't personally imagine why anybody would want this life, but if it's the life that you desire, then lock them down, and congratulations! You are now a parent to a needy husband.